it like for a parent to have a premature or sick baby in the NICU? The isolation, the overwhelm, how hard it is to make medical decisions, being thrown into this thing overnight. What does Project NICU do about that? Why do we exist? It's to fill a void and to help parents.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Come on. Yeah, you're okay.
So these are things that are basically donated from people in the community, just like a one-off volunteer. Like we have so many hats from people who, you know, church groups, Girl Scout groups, whatever, people that need community hours and know how to knit. And these are precious because a lot of times when babies are in the NICU, they don't have any of their own stuff, right? They don't have their own clothes. They don't even have their own blanket.
So people are knitting these individually?
Yeah, one by one. Look how precious. Okay, ready?
I mean, it's crazy that we're talking grams.
I mean, somebody made this, you know? Isn't that precious? Look how teensy. So that would be like for a micro preemie.
So I got involved with Project NICU a handful of years ago. Sue Sassaville is the real estate agent that I work with. And I was getting ready to launch a charity event within our industry. Needed to know who we were going to benefit, and she mentioned Project NICU. One of the biggest questions that I'm asked that I have a hard time answering, because everybody that helps support this thing, and there are a lot of people, really need to hear it straight from you guys, straight from the source. What is Project NICU? How did it come to be? Because I mean, what you guys do really and truly is amazing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's obviously we love this work, and it's super, you know, close to heart for all of us. And so just to kind of, you know, have this type of support from Bankers Cup, from you, from everybody who suggested this, you know, it means the world to us. We couldn't do anything that we do if we didn't have support from the community. Project NICU is obviously a nonprofit organization founded right here in Cleveland. Our founders are Pam and her husband Nick Frasco. We have incredible hospital systems, and our babies in the NICU are just incredibly well taken care of. But there was that missing piece. While our babies were receiving the care that they needed, there wasn't anything for parents. That left us feeling incredibly isolated, super alone, feeling like we were going to go crazy. Nobody could understand the experience, what we were going through. There just wasn't specific support for us. And that's where we come in.
And that's what I think people really and truly don't fully understand. And I didn't either. You know, I hear Project NICU, it was Project Preemie at the time. And I hear Project Preemie, and I automatically flock towards just, you know, premature babies.
Yep.
You don't necessarily understand what the parents are going through, and how that can just take that toll on them mentally, physically. I mean, it has to be exhausting. Having
your baby in the NICU, whether it's 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or longer, is a nightmare. It's a life-altering experience. It shakes you to the core of who you are. It's really hard to come back from that. You know, the courage and the energy that it takes psychologically and physically to just show up every day, to put on a visitor's badge, you know, and ask for permission to hold your own baby. Right. It just changes you, you know? And so what we normally find is that, you know, there's lots of ways that we can support parents while they're in the NICU, whether that's financial support through our hospital partnerships that we have locally here in Cleveland, you know, providing financial assistance for like housing and food, emergency bill pay assistance, but also thinking too, you know, we're here for the whole journey. A lot of times parents come home after, and it's not until weeks, months, sometimes honestly even years later, that they start to process what they went through.
Sure.
And they really make sense of it. And at that time, we're able to step in and offer them connection, whether it's professional counseling, cost-free. We're here to remind them that they're not alone, that they're not crazy, to provide hope, all those things.
Everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes,